Hello, hello, and welcome back for more XCOM, The Long War, with me, Perfidious Pete. Our last mission took us to Newfoundland, home of oil derricks, muskrats, and the angriest Canadians anywhere, since Newfoundland is the only province that doesn't have a Canadian Hockey League team. They also had a serious chrysalid problem until very recently, but we sent in the powerhouse pop duo of Taylor Swift and Kanye West to take care of that problem for them. And now really the only thing they have left to do is figure out how to get the Queen off their money. We did have two soldiers who earned promotions as a result of that mission. We had, I believe Kesha was the first of them. Where is she? Oh, we're beyond it. There we go. Had Kesha, and the computer assigned Kesha the nickname Combo, which doesn't really seem to fit. For Kesha, I think we're just going to go classic old school and give her the Kesha classic $ moniker. I know lately she's eschewed the $ in favor of just her natural-born Kesha, but personally I think it's a sign she's kind of forgotten where she's come from. She should remember her roots. Once you've headlined the Get Sleazy tour, there's really no going back. You should just stick with what you're comfortable with and what you're good at. So we're gonna, as a just kind of a throwback to her previous sort of persona, we're gonna put the $ back in for. We like our Kesha's sleazy. And the other trooper who got promoted, I believe, was Eminem. Where you at, Eminem? There he is. Nitro, while sort of amusing, Marshal Nitro Mathers, Eminem has plenty of nicknames, sometimes Slim Shady, sometimes Eminem. And since he can't really even make up his own mind, we're just going to attack this problem portmanteau style, and henceforth he will be known as Sliminem. So it's going to be Marshal Sliminem Mathers. Gonna join our crew. And those were both our promotions from our previous mission then. So since we have everyone taken care of in the nickname category, really nothing left to do. We only have $1, and we're waiting for a large slew of gear to be manufactured by the ever so swift Dr. Shen. We're really pleased with his output lately. He's cracking the whip and producing things at a breakneck pace. We're just going to go ahead and start scanning. We do have a council report coming up in 3 days, so maybe we can get on to the council mission, get some extra funds, maybe grab a few more interceptors. Oh, nope, no chance to get interceptors. We're barely going to have enough guys on active duty to make a team, I think. Take out these abductions and see where they're located.
Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
What's up with the aliens in Canada? We had our last mission was in Newfoundland. We had the council mission in Newfoundland, and now it looks like they're attacking in Calgary. Maybe the aliens are trying to start a hockey team. It looks like they're, although if they were in Newfoundland, they're wrong spot for that. I don't know what the hell they're up to. Maybe they're just after some poutine. Who knows? They do have a penchant for fast food. Maybe they've decided that the French fries with cheese curds and gravy are the way to go. And having tasted poutine, it's actually quite good. I sort of I think maybe the aliens are onto something. They are an advanced species, after all. They should know decent eats when they spot them. And since we have half of our units in the freaking hospital for an indefinite period in some cases, and we have most of the rest of our team tired, we're just going to sort of cobble together the best we can get, and then probably take a couple rookies as well. We did get a whole new crop of privates. Haven't actually been harassed by their betters yet, so maybe we'll just kind of get them jumped in and hope they survive the process. Let's grab Sean Penn. And first thing, let's make items available here. He's no angel, but damn it, the man knows how to kill aliens. And scope, high capacity mags. Looks good. Gonna grab a scout. Let's take old Jaden Smith. We'll take 2 of our highest ranking troopers, and then that way we can sort of have enough extra firepower to cover up what the rookies are gonna... We'll have some guys strong enough to drag that lead weight around. So they're gonna have a safe strapped around their neck. We need some dudes that are strong enough to tote it. Do we have a gunner who is not injured? Oh, hey, we could take Rihanna. And could we take Chris Brown? We could. For an abduction mission, though, I'm not too terribly certain we need a medic. Let's go ahead and save Chris Brown. And we're going to hold off on Rihanna, also. We could take an assault. I see Robert Loggia has rescued himself from the hospital. We haven't taken him on a mission in a while. Let's grab Robert Loggia. Besides, every mission we take Robert Loggia on winds up being in a pork store, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. We actually kind of like that map. And I'm actually pretty comfortable with Robert's loadout as well. The battle scanner, it's pretty handy. We could use an engineer or someone who's got the ability to do some AoE damage, but it looks like all our engineers... Oh, we've still got plenty. So let's grab... Should we take Kristen Stewart or Sung Kang? Yeah, let's take Sung Kang. Last time we took him on a mission, we had an alien that was taunting him by stealing his patented Tokyo drift maneuver, and Sung Kang was not having any of that. Immediately put the kibosh on that shit. We got Sung Kang. We're going to take one more experienced unit. We would like that to be a gunner. Probably going to be Kristen Stewart. No, Megan Fox, rather. Yeah, Megan Fox is good enough. And I say that like both in an XCOM sense and in a professional sense, actually. She's not great, but she's good enough in that she can read lines of dialogue and stand in front of a camera and hit her marks most of the time. But good for you, Megan Fox. And then we're going to fill out with 2 rookies. So let's take a look at our new Krappa Privates. Sounds vaguely dirty for some reason. Krappa Privates. Get a 67 aim and a... You know what? This guy's actually pretty good. A 12 base movement, 27 will. 4 for his health. That's not terrible for starting health. Thomas Lee also actually looks pretty good. Now, you know what? Thomas Lee is actually better. 5 health, 13 movement, 28 will, and a 67 aim, which is competitive. We may take both of these troopers. Let's take a look at Chang. Yeah, we'll take Chang. Let's go ahead and adjust his loadout. Gonna give him a laser rifle. Grenades are handy for rookies. They frequently have trouble connecting, but we're gonna swap this up slightly. We are gonna give him a scope since we have to. And rather than a laser sight, we will give him an AP grenade. It could give him the opportunity to just maybe finish off a wounded guy for some cheap experience. And we're gonna buff him up with attack armor. And then for our final unit, we grab our last rookie. Let's grab the Thomas Lee, and we're going to kit him out exactly the same. So attack armor, laser rifle, scope, and AP grenade. Oh, not a flashbang. AP grenade. Alright, now we don't have a med kit on this mission, which actually has me a little concerned. Do we have anyone who could possibly tote a med kit? Only one of the rookies. You know what? Let's actually have one of the rookies go ahead and just in case. I mean, most likely it's going to be the rookie who needs the med kit. But maybe it'll be the off rookie that takes the death blow, and then maybe this guy can stabilize him. Give Lee a chance to be a hero. I know he's looking forward to that. So let's get this mission underway. Abduction missions have been one of our bright spots. We've historically done pretty well on them, except for the rookies. If you're a rookie, one of our abduction missions is literally the most dangerous task we could assign you. But for anyone who's advanced beyond the rookie stage, I don't think we've lost one on an abduction mission yet. So bad news for you, rooks, but good news for the experienced troopers.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada. Current updates from the ground indicate the aliens are moving within the city limits. We should get down there and secure the area as quickly as we can.
Okay. Man, Central has really buffed up on Canada since our last mission, when last time they told us that the mission was just in Canada. So apparently one of them actually bought a map of Canada and perhaps looked at it, or maybe did some basic Googling or looked at Wikipedia and found out that, hey, people live in Canada. So good for you, Central. It's nice to see you doing some research. Everyone should try and better themselves. It's a noble goal. Alright, everyone off the plane.
This is Big Sky. Strike team has reached the AO. Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
Oh, thanks for clearance, Central. I really wish that there was a way to make a Big Sky never say anything ever again. Alright, well, let's find our gunner. We're going to have them sort of be our base of operations. We're going to have Megan Fox establish herself as our base fire support. But where's our battle scanner? Before we send Megan Fox out in anything potentially suicidally dangerous, we are going to want to...
That's affirmative.
Robert Loggia sort of take a... Okay, and it's good that we did. We got a thin man, one stealthed guy. Alright, that's actually... I'm going to go ahead and throw the battle scanner. We're going to try and get it behind him a little bit. This will increase our vision, and it should decloak that Seeker. Alright, so the Seeker has been revealed. Robert Loggia, of course, cannot take a shot. What can you see? Not the thin man. Okay? And since there's a thin man on the map, we're going to have to be reasonably careful with how we position our troops. If we put anyone too close together, the thin man will almost immediately spit acid at them, so... We'll want to be wary of that. And we're going to have Captain Rookie here take his... He's going to bust his cherry, take his first shot at an alien. And it's a hit. Things are looking good for our new trooper. First time he's seeing some action, immediately scores a hit. I'm actually somewhat tempted to consider a run and gun against that thin man. We may revisit that with our... or was that a scout? Oh, that's a scout. That would have been a flush shot. Well, you know what? A flush shot actually might not be a terrible idea either. Let's see if our other rookie can finish off that Seeker first.
That's affirmative.
Alright, rookie, let's see. Do you measure up to the Sung Kang there, Lee? How do you measure up? You have been found wanting, sir.
That's a load of bull.
I tend to concur, Sean Penn.
I'm on it, Commander.
But Sean Penn will no doubt be able to finish off the Seeker. Wow, I actually would have expected a higher hit percentage from Sean Penn. But he still got the job done, so
he's down. We're
covered there. We're going to have our gunner. They cannot move and fire, so we will probably... How close can Jaden Smith get? We're going to move Jaden up to this half cover, and we're going to have him take a flush shot at that thin man and see if we can... Why can't he flush shot? Oh, because he can't see the alien. Well, ain't that a kick in the taint? I guess it's an Overwatch for you, Jaden. I'm tempted, actually, to just have our Megan Fox to go into Overwatch where she's at. In order for that thin man to shoot at her, he would have to come close, and that would mean he would have to move through at least Jaden Smith's Overwatch, and possibly Sung Kang's Overwatch. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think that's probably our best bet. We're going to triple Overwatch then. Now, my concern is that they'll move the sectoid and have him pulled out all the Overwatch. Alright, so we should get it 2 shots. Alright, nope, everybody's going to fire. Alright, and our Overwatch Gambit was clearly the right move. Paid out good dividends there. And that just leaves a sectoid who almost is certain to fall back. Yeah, sectoid is falling back. Is there something relevant about this cloud of acid as it becomes sentient and is prone to attack? Sometimes the camera really is odd in what it chooses to focus on. It's like a bad movie director, and it's not always pointed at the right spot. I think maybe Tommy Wiseau is behind the lens. So, since we've got a sectoid there who's sort of in the midst of falling back, we're just going to kind of take a leisurely advance with as much Overwatch fire as we can muster. Again, we're going to try and not group anyone together if at all possible. A sectoid is not on Overwatch, so
position confirmed.
We don't really have a whole lot to worry about. Jaden Smith actually has a shot. What can you do with the flush shot, Jaden? 86%. That chews up a lot of ammo. Most likely, if we do flush him, it'll push him back. I'm going to go ahead and take that shot, actually.
Attacking that position.
Well, Jaden missed, but it did force the alien to fall back, which means he will have absolutely no opportunity to shoot at any of our troops. So we can advance in a more aggressive fashion.
Time to motor.
This will give us a good opportunity to get some guys in good firing positions for next turn.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Alright, Megan. Tote that heavy weapon, baby.
Moving out.
If Michael Bay has taught us anything, it's that chicks with big guns sell movie tickets. I actually don't think Michael Bay has taught us anything, so... So what are we going to do? You going to shoot?
They're backing up. Advance.
He doesn't seem to be backing up. Yeah, whoever said that, you're wrong. That guy was not backing up. Alright, Thomas Lee, what can you do? 54% for a rookie? Let's take it. You might get it lucky. Hey, Lee got a kill. Alright, way to be, Rook.
He's down.
So, our rookie contributing.
ET in sight. Engaging.
Got a flank shot. What do we got here? Floaters? No longer a flank shot, but we're going to take that. 92% chance to hit. No way we're passing that up. 6 damage from Sean Penn. Now, we do need to get some supporting fire over to Penn's position, however. Floaters do tend to have fairly good aim, and we don't really want him shooting back at Sean Penn when he's only in half cover. Fortunately, our rookie's not going to be able to contribute much. We could take Jaden up. Let's take Jaden up and see if he can even see him. He cannot. So we're going to put Jaden on Overwatch. This rookie is actually going to dash.
Moving out.
Oh, that's Sung Kang. He's our engineer. Alright, and our gunner is going... Oh, man, we get a lot of half cover here, and it's... I'm not overly comfortable with that. And it looks like most of our Overwatch fire is going to be from either rookies or guys with shotguns. Sean Penn is actually in a pretty tenuous position here. If I had a medic, I would throw a smoke grenade at him, but we do not have a medic. Let's hope this Overwatch hits. And the rookie let us down.
Ooh, that is not good.
Jaden Smith, however, did not let us down. That's right, he's gone through his trial by fire. He has ascended to manhood. He knows no fear. He is scentless and a ghost. He is Jaden Smith. Alright, so Sung Kang, we're going to take an opportunity here to do what engineers do best. He's going to ruin this guy's cover.
Throwing grenade.
Also, Sung Kang taking an opportunity to wreck that car because, let's face it, no one who was in any of the Fast and Furious movies would be caught dead in a piece of shit like that. So, and that gives us Megan Fox a 70% shot to finish him off. We'll take it. That's a whiff from the Foxy lady. You know, I bet she hates the Jimi Hendrix song, Foxy Lady. Just going out on a limb and gonna say that I bet she does indeed hate it. Let's see if we can get a kill for this rookie. The other one already got a kill. I don't know what the hell he was shooting at, but it certainly was not that alien.
No way that just happened.
Jaden Smith has a reasonable shot. And worst case scenario, Eminem finishes him off, so... Can Thomas Lee see him? No. But we're going to do something a little weird. We're going to actually have Lee come out.
Aye, aye.
Sort of stand in the open, just in the hopes of picking up his second kill. And he did indeed pick it up.
Weapons empty. Nail gauge. Aye, aye.
We're going to move Eminem up then, and he's going to reload, actually. Robert Logia, who has contributed literally nothing to this mission. Oh, nope, sorry. He contributed a battle scanner. Can't take that away from you, Robert.
Aye, aye.
You threw it, you know, kind of girlishly, but you did indeed throw a battle scanner, so we won't naysay you, sir.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
And arguably you're best at shooting aliens who are far away because you still haven't invested in those bifocals. This car's going to explode. So Sung Kang has managed to take his revenge on that vehicle. It was not tricked out enough for him. No nos equals no love. And for this turn, we're going to take sort of a regrouping turn. We are not going to advance at all.
Good to go.
Everyone's going to reload, rearm. So no one will be going any further forward than they currently are. And everyone who needs to reload will do so.
Reloaded.
Take no chance at popping any new waves. A little Overwatch for Eminem.
Heading there now.
Sung Kang will advance and reload rather. Sorry.
I'm ready.
And Megan Fox, whose only shot so far was a miss.
I'm on the move.
Also going to
green
reload.
to go.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I think Megan Fox may have hit something earlier. And Logia is going to step up beside Jaden Smith and cover some Overwatch with a shotgun. Alright, so it sounds like there's sectoids out there. Really? You don't think we're alone out there? I think somebody's a big Debbie Gibson fan. Alright, Jaden. Where can you ghost down to? Can you ghost down to any heavy cover? No. Ghost down to some half cover. Actually, go ahead and do that. That gives us a pretty good shot of revealing any enemies that might be down there. Done. Okay, so you're gonna go on Overwatch then. With your cutlass.
On the move.
And M&M. Man, there is really nowhere good for you to be, buddy. Well, take that full cover.
Designated position.
The dead floater you can stand on.
On the move.
Megan Fox will roll up into fire support position. We're gonna have our rookie actually. Can he dash? Jeez, this rookie's real slow.
Roger, Dodger.
What do you got, Logia? And
Roger,
run it
Dodger.
there. I'm sure you'll pop a wave because that's sort of your thing. Making enemies appear at the worst possible opportunity. Oh, for once you didn't actually manage to just kick us right in the teeth. So kudos, Logia. Let's get Sun Kang up here next to Jaden Smith as well. This should also not pop a wave. Action cam. Now with 20% more action footage. Alright, so we got 3 thin men. Let's see if we can actually get them to take a reaction move. Not with that.
On Overwatch.
Let's bring Megan Fox down then, put her in a firing position. We're going to put her on Overwatch. We don't want to have anyone within adjacent radius because we've got thin men. And if thin... Well, she's going to hunker then. Thin men will spit acid if we have 2 guys in a blob. So we're going to Overwatch with Logia. And we're going to have our rookie... Seriously, Ricky, you can't get over to that car? Fine. We'll move M&M then, even though it's going to afford him worse cover.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
And we'll put the rookie in M&M spot. And that's full cover, so we'll have that rookie dash down to the full cover and pop into Overwatch. Thomas Lee, you may just become someone famous, sir. You may earn your stripes. And Jaden, is that full cover? No. And also, it would almost certainly pop a wave, so we're just going to sort of bide our time.
You hear that?
Yeah, it's thin men. Everybody heard it. We can also see them. Or was that like a figurative, you heard that? Like someone said something that you agreed with and you said, I heard that. Is that what you were going for? Alright, so we have thin men. This is almost certain to pop them. And that would mean we would need to run and gun. That's actually a fairly risky proposition. It could also be on Overwatch, which is a problem. Well, where's Jaden Smith? Time to do your job, Jaden, buddy. Where is Jaden? There he is. Alright, we're going to advance Jaden here. Alright, well, it's just going to be Overwatch for the team, then. We're not sending anyone up there unless they have lightning reflexes, so Jaden Smith is going to pop that wave, regardless of how long it takes him to do it. We're going to have a unit that can both go up there and also retreat in the same turn.
Got something over
Alright, so there's our 3 thin men. And let's see what we can do with the rest of our troops before... Does anyone even... Okay, so we have 1 unit that can see them. 57, 57. That is not going to get a kill. We're going to take the shot. Almost accidentally hit the wrong alien.
Damn it.
So we wouldn't mind getting Sun Kang somewhere where he could possibly throw a grenade. He could actually do some good work with a grenade. That's our med kit. We cannot run and gun. Now, here's what we could do. We could run and gun, have Robert Logia shoot this guy in the back. I'm fairly confident Jaden Smith could kill one of those, but that still leaves the pod leader, who could then have reasonably good shots at either Robert Logia or Jaden Smith. So what we're going to do now that these aliens are activated, we're actually going to... Oh, he has a shot. Alright, Megan Fox has a... What's your flank shot? Guaranteed hit. Alright, well, we're taking that for absolute certain. Okay, so that's a kill. And that was actually a kill on the problematic alien as well. So let's see what Jaden can do. What's your hit percent? 70%? 78%. It would need a critical to kill. Alright, we'll hold off on that. Robert Loggia can almost certainly garner a kill with a flank shot on one of those thin men. So we've got to get someone in position to do 1 damage. And I'm pretty sure Sung Kang is that someone. So we're not going to mess around with the AP grenade. We're going to throw the HE grenade and hope that we can destroy some cover and do at least 1 damage. Nice arc, Sung Kang. Surprisingly good arm. Alright, that was actually remarkably effective, so good work by Sung Kang. And this gives Jaden Smith, he can actually kill one of these aliens. He can get this kill with a flush shot, and it can't miss, so we're going to take that. There we go, it's a dead thin man, and then Robert Loggia should be able to put the punctuation point on this one. Or the punctuation mark, rather, exclamation point. Should be able to put the close on this mission with a nice little run and gun and shooting an alien in the back.
Move, move, move!
That seems sort of appropriate that Robert Loggia would shoot a man in the back. Now, if history has taught us anything, it's that since he's a foot away, Robert Loggia will actually miss this shot. Despite having a 100% hit chance, he might find a way. No, not this time. Apparently, Robert Loggia's trip to the hospital actually taught him a lesson, and that lesson is, when something is right in front of you, touch the gun to it before you pull the trigger. So, well done, Loggia. Let's head on back to base and see who rallied up a promotion. Hopefully, at least one of our rookies will have gotten promoted. Getting really tired of watching those Sky Ranger land. It's like a Roger Corman film. They're just putting it in for padding.
In the field. But still, we must work to recover more of this meld substance.
Yeah, thanks for raining on my parade, Dr. Shen. Fuck you, buddy. I have a good mission. Everyone comes back fine. Sure, they're a little tired, but everyone's chipper and in a good mood. And then you immediately take a nice steaming shit on our triumph. Thanks a lot, Dr. Shen. I appreciate it. Have I mentioned lately what a valuable member of the XCOM team you are? No? There's a reason for that. Alright, so we got Thomas Lee, who has a respectable aim, a decent foot speed, reasonable health, and okay will. And we only have 1 Rocketeer, and while I'm really down on Tiger Woods, not a fan of the guy's output in any way, shape, or form, I do feel that another Rocketeer wouldn't be a terrible addition to the team, and we already have plenty of gunners, so we're going to go ahead, and rather than a random subclass, we're going to go ahead and make Thomas Lee here a Rocketeer. And that was actually our only promotion. So, 1 Rocketeer. Ideally, one of the things we're looking for from our rookies, we need at least 1 more infantry guy. We desperately need 1 more medic. And then I really wouldn't mind having another scout. Another sniper would also be a big asset as well. Probably more, even so, more than a scout. Particularly if that sniper could be one of the guys who has a higher aim. But, no meld. And why was Dr. Shin yelling at us about meld? There wasn't even any meld canisters on the map. I mean, it's not like we abandoned any or left it. There was just none available. Anyway, with that done and Dr. Shin saying cryptic and foolish things, we did manage to decrease panic in Canada by 2. Woohoo! Apparently the Canadians were quite stoked that we were rescuing their Canadian Hockey League teams.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Yeah, thanks. Do you have a voice change, Optimus Prime? What the hell? Is your voice modulator acting up? We are going to take that money and spend it. We have a council report coming up, which is going to give us an adequate supply of funds, but we do actually want another laser cannon. Those are aircraft weapons, and one of the things we are going to buy is some more interceptors. Since, don't we have satellites going up sometime soon? Are those done? Let's check into that before we wrap things up here. We have a satellite uplink. Did we already build the satellite to go with it? How many satellites do we have?
Satellite uplink facilities
so we
at
have
maximum
3.
capacity. Additional uplink required.
So we're... Okay, we actually don't have any satellites. We could use some satellites. I was considering buying another laser cannon for some additional interceptors, but we don't really need those at the moment. What we could use more than that is a satellite. So perhaps what we're going to do, we'll just sort of bankroll that 80 credits and use it to build some satellites once that uplink is finished. I could have sworn we built a satellite to follow that. Oh well. Anyway, we'll wrap things up here. We had a successful mission. No point pressing our luck here to stretch our triumph. We're going to go ahead and end things. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to drop a like in the comment section. It helps us out a lot, and we'll see you again soon.